I'm Gabby,
and today we'll be drinking cheap wine. Let's try that again. And today we'll be drinking cheap wine.
It sounds like we've already had the wine and we haven't even begun. So today we have the brand new Barefoot Fruitscatos. These are just fruitier versions of regular Moscato. We got a regular Moscato as our control group, and these are our variables.
Yes. The blueberry I'm very excited about.
Oh my gosh, yeah, seriously. We both already had the strawberry and we're kind of obsessed with it.
It's everything.
Which is why we're doing this to begin with. There's also the peach as well. I'm excited for the peach, but also I feel like whenever I see variants of fruit in wine, it's usually peach. So I just don't think this one's gonna be as like, what?
Right. Well,
and sort of thing.
For me, like, I'm not a huge peach person, so if I like this,
it'll be
saying
impressive.
A lot.
But either way, let's go ahead and get to tasting.
I'm excited.
We did attempt to control ourselves a little bit with how much we'll be drinking.
Yes.
So we did get smaller glasses. Let me go ahead and
What are you talking about? This is extremely sophisticated, and I feel...
The height of class.
Yes, I feel very classy right now. If anyone comes for our class, I challenge you this.
I know it's a classy wine when you start off and you don't even need a wine opener. You just twist off the top. That's a classy wine. I figure we can give all of these like a 1 to 10 rating.
Yeah.
So
ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Moscato. It's good. It's definitely better than I remember it being.
Okay, I will say this before giving my score. Again, I'm not a white wine fan.
Dude, it's like not what I go for.
It's not what I go for. Majority of the time, I'm not there for it. Like, I'll maybe have a few sips and that'll be it. This, I could drink a glass of.
What would you drink it with? I'm curious. I feel like I would need like a really nice charcuterie board to like enjoy with this to kind of balance out the sweetness, like some salami.
I have such a random specific thing that I'm thinking of.
Do tell.
It is my favorite food, but like it's not something I usually pair with things. It's like it's like a
Are you
single
gonna say
dish.
chicken tenders?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Have a little more faith in me. I mean, I do love my chicken tenders though. I like to say I'm a chicken tender connoisseur.
Oh, she is.
I am.
And who has the best chicken tenders?
Oh man, Chili's.
Ooh,
Chili's has the best chicken tenders. It's so good. Yeah. But no, what I was gonna say, what I feel like would pair really well with this is calamari. Because it has that like sweetness. You usually you put like lemon on calamari, and I feel like
the
lemon
acidity from it would play into this really nicely. That's a really good suggestion.
Yeah.
I would definitely eat calamari.
Yeah, and I would give it overall. This is gonna be kind of high, but only because I'm very specific about my white wines. I'm gonna give this like a 7.5, I think.
I was gonna say a 7 too.
Yeah.
My only downside would be that it is particularly really sweet, so you can't really eat a ton of food with it.
Yeah.
It is a little more limiting, but that being said, usually when I'm drinking wine, I'm like grazing or I'm just only drinking wine.
You're snacking with wine. You're not having like a whole...
Exactly.
Unless you're at a restaurant.
This is a review of cheap wine mostly because we're just not huge fancy wine drinkers. I rarely find myself spending more than $10 or $15 on a bottle of wine, if that.
I think my favorite bottle of wine that I've had that I like constantly buy is like $19.99, and that is the most expensive that I.
You're like, that's fancy.
That's fancy for me.
I think when like I'm gonna get fancy, like Sutter Farms Merlot, $14.99, and I'm like, that's great.
Exactly.
This is about as fancy as I can go before it starts tasting weird.
Exactly.
But that being said, I love buying wine at Trader Joe's. Not necessarily because I love Trader Joe's wine, but mostly because I want to be that Trader Joe's mom who buys an entire box of wine when she goes. I don't know about you, but like I feel like whenever I go to a restaurant though and I order a meal, I get a cocktail.
Me too. Yeah.
Usually when I go to restaurants, it's like $20 for a glass of wine.
Yeah.
And I usually pay less than $20
for the
whole
meal
bottle.
Yeah.
Like,
for the
bottle.
Yeah, for the bottle. Also the meal for me.
For the meal and the bottle, if we're being 100% honest. Anything over $25, it starts to get into like that bittery section.
Yes.
And I'm sure there's probably some like sommelier out there who's like watching us talk and they're just dying inside.
Oh, I'm sure there's so many people watching this being like, but you know what? We hope you enjoyed this video, and our brand is for the cheap little girls out there that just want some good old cheap wine.
Yeah, this is not about having good expensive taste.
Okay,
last year. Mom ain't raised no bitch. blend is made with rose wine and natural flavors and bursts of aromas of juicy peaches. Barefoot Fruitscato makes every day a little sweeter. What do they mean the aroma of
The
peaches?
aroma
Not
of
the
peaches.
taste,
Yeah,
but the aroma.
Let's see, let's open it. Let's see
Yeah.
if we're encapsulated by a scent.
Oh, it's actually really strong.
Whoa,
Holy
that
shit.
is an aroma. They weren't kidding. Okay, you know, I'm sorry, Barefoot. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, I take back
Who was
my
I to
word.
disrespect you?
Cheers. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Those peach rings.
Yes. Yeah.
Tart taste of peaches versus like the uber sweet taste
Yes.
of peach. This is definitely more of a like a tart wine.
Yes.
Which I guess I was just surprised about because the strawberry one, which we have had before, is generally very sweet.
Very sweet.
It's
Which
not
honestly,
tart.
they probably did a really good thing. I'm not a huge fruit person. Gabby knows this.
Literally, my life consists of alcohol, carbs, and meat.
I've never related to a statement more. I think you're right with the tartness, and I think it's probably really good that they did that because if they would have gone with the sweetness of the peach with already this wine combination,
I think
it
it
would
would
have
have
been
been
way too
like
sweet.
sickly sweet.
Sickly sweet. Yeah.
I would give it like a 6.5 because it's really close to being just as good as the regular Moscato. But I think I would only get this if I was going to get all three of them.
I think I'm gonna give it a 6. Just because I think the first few sips are really good, but I think it can get too much for me too fast. But that also might just be because I'm not a huge peach person.
Honestly, I feel like this would be better carbonated. Like
Yeah.
if this was a bubbly wine,
Because it would take away some of that.
that's ridiculously sweet.
Yeah.
Would it be my first choice out of the three to purchase? Probably not.
No. I will finish this
Yeah.
though.
So this one says, Barefoot Blueberry Fruitscato. This delicious sweet blend is made with red wine and natural flavors and bursts with aromas of juicy, vibrant blueberries. Did they just add a couple more words?
They did. We know this is a copy and paste situation with a few new words.
Same. It's
No.
fine.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh.
A little disappointed.
A little disappointed. I get the tartness from the last one, but if you labeled this as pomegranate, I feel like this almost tastes more like pomegranate than it does blueberry. Which
I would
is
agree.
Confusing.
It almost feels like
It tastes like an acai bowl.
yes.
Yeah, which
It's also-
like if you love acai bowls, like it is your night and day,
Then
this
it's
would
it.
be great
It's
for
it.
you.
Yes.
But I don't live for that flavor.
No, I don't either. I'm not an acai.
I think we've established by this point we're both very savory,
Yes.
flavor-based people.
Very much so.
I would like to blame that on the fact that you grew up in Texas and I grew up in South Dakota.
Yeah.
And they're literally the states that are like, we produce the most beef. No,
Yeah,
we produce the most beef.
Yes. I feel like with some of these, like this one, the flavor in a good way just kind of like lasts after the taste.
Yeah.
This-
like when it exits your mouth, you get a nice aftertaste.
Yes, this there's kind of not anything afterwards,
I
which
don't-
isn't
Yeah,
bad.
like
necessarily,
it's
but-
funny that you say that because I took a sip like 20 seconds ago and I can't taste anything
Yeah.
in my mouth, which is funny.
It disappears very quickly.
Yeah, really quickly. Weird.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
someone told me this wasn't wine and this was just like a cocktail that someone
Yeah.
made, I would believe it because I
100%.
feel like this tastes more like a cocktail than it does wine. That being said, this isn't necessarily wine. This is Fruitscato.
Right. A category of its own. It just feels very simple compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
In just a way
not
that like
complex
not
at
complex.
all. Like
yeah.
one note, one flavor. I give it a 4 out of 10. But
We're on the same track.
oh my god. But if this was a cocktail,
Yeah.
I would give it like a 7 out of 10. I'd almost consider it like a fruit spritzer.
Yes.
I would
would say the same thing. I was thinking spritzer in my head. I was like,
Yeah.
it's very
very weird. I
because
think
it has almost that
this-
carbon. It has a little bit more of that carbonation
Yeah.
taste than the other ones.
I was gonna
did.
say this with some carbonated wine, like some Topo Chico.
Yeah.
Carbonated wine. With some carbonated water,
Yes.
like Topo Chico in it. I feel like there's some people who could really enjoy this.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like a little bit of lemon to add the bite that it just
Right.
doesn't have.
I would say I was also gonna give it a 4. If it was a cocktail, I think I would still only give it like maybe a 5. I'm a little disappointed. I was excited about it.
Yeah, I thought this one was gonna be like the bee's knees, but
The business.
the business. That left a really bad taste in my mouth.
Yes.
Ah.
Whoop.
So now we're on.
Do you remember that?
Oh my god, let's see if we can still do it.
Okay,
Okay, come on. You know you were in high school when Pitch Perfect 2 came
When
out.
you can do that,
You
yes.
can just nail that.
Yes,
off.
it came into my brain and I was like, muscle memory. Exactly. Okay guys, we are very excited to show you this one. This deliciously sweet blend is made with red wine and natural flavors and bursts with aromas of juicy sun-kissed strawberries. Barefoot Strawberry Fruitscato makes every day a little sweeter. We love a copy and paste.
Literally. Like, I love how in that last one it was delightful aromas, and this one is sun-kissed aromas.
Yeah.
This is the wine I think that I've had that is the closest to an actual strawberries flavor.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's strawberry flavoring, and I feel like that in my head is a different category than actual strawberry.
Yeah.
That's delightful.
That's amazing. I mean, honestly, like,
This tastes like my
for cheap
favorite
wine,
strawberry fruit snack in a wine.
yes, it does. It does. Here, I want to try the other ones now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try the blueberry again, even though we know how we feel. Yeah,
I
this
might go as far to say as this is better than the original Moscato.
Oh, 100%. No, I'm already
Yeah.
there because I think we both gave this a 7.5.
Yeah.
You gave it a 7 or 7.5.
Yeah, I think I gave it a 7. I think you gave it a 7.5.
I would give this like, she's pretty close to a 10. Like, honestly,
I might give her a 9.
Yeah, like I'm gonna give her like a 9.5. Like,
Yeah.
for a cheap wine, again, our scale is for cheap wine. We're not talking about
$15 and under.
Yes, and this
And
is
sweet, not like wannabe expensive
Yeah.
wine. Like wines who embrace being a cheap brand.
Yeah.
It's a big reason why we went for Barefoot for this
Yeah.
video, because Barefoot doesn't attempt to be a fancy wine brand. I don't think
They know who they are.
Yeah, they don't make any wines
Yeah.
I think that are more than like $20-$25,
Yeah.
if that. Which is why I love them. I want to try that peach a little bit again,
I'll
because
try it
I
again,
like
yeah.
the tartness of the peach.
Yeah.
And I feel like it will be complementary to
that?
the strawberry. Yeah.
Let's try the
But
peach again.
Peach.
Okay. They complement really well.
Yeah. Holy
They
crap.
complement so well.
I could totally see myself eating like an entire charcuterie board of like pretzels and olives with like this.
Oh, girl, what are
Like,
we ordering
just
after this?
I'm really craving like subs now.
I am craving bread. I will say I like this a lot more when it also has this involved.
Yeah,
You know?
I like them together.
Yeah.
They like honestly make the experience better.
Yeah.
Because this one brings in tart notes that this one does not have.
Yes.
But this one
Has the
is
sweetness, I would say, like that
the
front
type
word.
of sweetness.
Yeah, like that
you want.
front.
Almost exactly like when you bite into a strawberry.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
like a lot of sweetness right in front of your mouth, right at the front of the flavor when you bite into a strawberry. And I honestly would say this is extremely similar to that.
Yes, I would agree. Oh.
In fact, I'm gonna commit a sin.
Should I try it?
Try it. Why not?
Okay,
right?
let's do it. Yeah. Whoa! Oh, that makes a beautiful color too.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's really pretty.
Okay, let's
Oh,
try
cheers.
it. Cheers.
That's really
That's
good.
so good. Oh my god.
That's a 9.8.
That is a 9.8 together.
Wow.
Okay, wait. Get the
Yeah, I
get
was
the
gonna
peach
say
one.
what?
These two together.
I think overall in the video, the winner is the peach strawberry combo. But if you only had to have one, like if you're really on a
If
budget,
you have to have one,
strawberry.
Yes.
Strawberry or original.
Yes.
This is
Or the
our
original.
like winner's
The
circle.
the blue
the
blueberry.
blueberry can sit in
It can-
shame.
Yeah. Because they're all the exact same price, right? Or was this one different?
No,
than
no.
these?
This one was $5. This one was $5, and this one was $5
Okay.
with a Rite Aid card.
And I think in the future for other videos, we're going to test our past #1 wine with the next ones that we try. Yeah, but this was successful. I think
This is great.
we found a new favorite cheap wine. These two together.
I'm Gabby.
And I'm Haley.
And today we drank cheap wine.
We'll see you next time.